Hello, my friends, and today, boy, do I have a present for you. See these two gigantic, voluptuous BFBs on my chest? We need to take them with both of our hands and grab them and squeeze them as much as we possibly can. Maybe caress them a little bit to make them seem like we're friendly, but we have to take them down. Alright, guys, we have to get rid of them. So first thing we gotta do is we got a double BFB over here, and then we have another double BFB right there. So let's get to it. Boom! Let's go, guys. Alright, so first things first, let's go with a farm. We'll go with a farm. We'll go with a spike factory. And then we'll go with a ninja. Alright, nice way to start this off. Now, the nice way to start this off, let's also get this guy upgraded a little bit. Now, I can only assume that the beginning levels are going to be kind of easy, but once you get down to the harder levels, then it can be a little bit more of a different story. Yeah. So, let's work on that. Work on that hardcore. So let's get the let's get this Seeking Shuriken as our first upgrade thingamabob. Next thing I'd like to do is actually get another farm, if at all possible. You know what? Early game, make it tough for you. Late game, make it easy for you. So it's my philosophy. Let's make it happen, guys. Let's make it happen. A little bit too many farms, maybe, but that's all right. We will have a couple issues in the early game right now, but like I said, you know, who cares about a couple early issues if it's going to save you 20 minutes later on from losing this game? You know, you'd rather have a little bit, you'd rather lose in 2 minutes than lose in 20 minutes. And you'd much rather have a way easier time at that 20-minute mark and not lose then. Ever. You'll never lose then. Alright, so here's my second farm, and then it's just all about, well, let's get him upgraded to 1-0 at least. And then it's all about the popping power, my friends. Just popping power like crazy. Whatever you got, just do it. We might get this ninja up to sharp shurikens, might even get double shot, but then we have to start worrying about lead popping power, which can happen pretty much at any time now. As you can tell, still doing a pretty darn decent job versus these balloons. I can't say that they're like getting really far and having detrimental problems to me. No, not really at all. And I do like the fact that our ninja has like 5 solid spots where he can attack. I mean, just look, check it out. Ready? Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 5 spots where this ninja can attack. It's freaking amazing, right? Yeah, I totally agree. So let's get, you know what? I'm having such an easy time with these balloons. I just want to get one more farm. I want to. So let's do it. Let's just do it up. Do it to it. And then the next thing, you know what? How about that mortar? That mortar's probably it's about that time for that mortar. Let's get the mortar up. You know, let's start off with the low level mortar for right now. Put them right about here, right in the middle. Right in the middle. That'll help out for like that spot, kind of towards the front, as well as a little bit later on. We'll get kind of some popping power up in that top area up there. And then we got bigger blast and everything. So now we're going to get a lot of extra pop power in there. Regrow is still going to cause a couple problems, but let's hope that those regrows don't cause too many problems. Also, it's about that time. Cannon time. Let's get a cannon up. Let's get a 3-0 cannon. I don't think Moab Maulers are really required until we're around level like 13 or 14. Yeah, I don't think the Moabs come until about then. So if you don't need them, don't get them. It's usually how we do things around here. 3-1, and let's just get him up all the way, guys. Let's get him all the way up to 3-2. Could get a 4-2 up as well, but that's going to be really expensive, and I'd rather get Moab Maulers and stuff before we have to deal with that crapola. Man, I don't want to deal with that crapola. And also, I got 3 farms right now. Holy bejesus. You know, let's get him up. Let's get him up. You know, we're having such an easy time versus these guys. Just deal with them. Just deal. Deal for spiel, man. Alright, one more. One more 2-0 cannon. I mean, farm. I can't talk. I can't talk sometimes. Oh, why am I so greedy? Why am I just so greedy? I hate the fact that I'm so greedy, but I am. I want this third one just to equalize them out. Raw. It makes me so afraid, too, that things are going to not turn... Oh, they're going to turn out bad. Like that. Like with ceramic balloons coming out, like hardcore at me. But actually, we were able to destroy them all. Wow. Actually, fairly easily at that. So let's get this ninja up now. I'm getting bank off of these banana farms now. We're actually starting to save up. Starting to actually give us money pretty darn soon. And a 4-2 ninja demolishing these balloons. So what's next? What's next on the agenda? Well, I think an ice tower might actually be kind of useful. But first, before that, we need to get our Moab popping power. So let's get that up. Let's get our Moab popping power. We're going to go 1, 2, and 3, and 1 and 2. And since we got the monkey village, let's just keep building around the monkey village. Build a couple cannons really quick. Build them up nice and good. And 1 and 2 and three. And then, come on, and we got it. 2 frag maulers. Woo! And yeah, now we're raking in the cash, guys. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. 3 Moab Maulers. Let's go even further than that. Oh, and there they are. There's the Moabs, but getting demolished by my ninjas and all that good stuff up there. So also, you know what? An ice tower might actually be kind of useful for these guys. We can get some sort of ice shards or something like that. 1, 2. Or you know what? Let's even go for an Arctic Wind, maybe. That could be pretty darn useful. As well as I can get a 0-3 Monkey Village after I get that Arctic Wind. I can even sell my farms to afford that thing. Yeah, that could be awesome. Oh yeah, this is looking good for me. I'm happy. If I can get this guy up, if I can get my 3rd tier Arctic Wind, oh yeah. And there it is. There we go. Alright, now we got an Arctic Wind. He's going to stall all these balloons. Now, my ninja's not quite as useful as he used to be because of that. But at the same time, you know, we can get some really darn good upgrades from this Monkey Village, which will just help us out so freaking much. Oh my goodness, yes. If we can get it at all. Now, I'm doing kind of like a hardcore strategy right now for a double BFB level. I don't know. Maybe it's just getting so much more easy than what I'm used to. Back in the day, it used to be like, oh man, double BFBs? How am I going to beat them? I know this is an easy level as well, so don't think I'm just saying like I'm a god of BTD5. No, not saying that at all. But anyways, look at all those zebras. But now that we got this guy up, look at that. Oh my god, how could we possibly lose now? I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible at all. And I'm still getting money from my farms. I'm still getting money from all that stuff. I think all I need to do is just Moab popping power. Just, you know, spam that stuff up. I mean, you don't think about it, but there's some pretty darn crazy double BFBs that can come out in the last few rounds. Or who knows? God knows if DDTs are going to magically come out or something like that. It happens to me all the time. Secret big rushes that shouldn't exist come out and kill me. If that happened, I'd just be so upset. So upset. But we're just demolishing these things. Look, they can't even get past the front few parts here. Absolutely not. And we're almost out of Moab Maulers, too. I think it's all that extra money that I got, all these farms. It's a nice, easy way to start. Now, this is not on hardcore mode, so keep that in mind. I'm just playing on regular mode. So maybe I should have played it on hardcore mode. It could have been a little bit more fair, I suppose. Instead of me just... It's like a genocide, guys. I'm just killing all these balloons. Just non-stop. They just keep coming at me, and I keep killing them. It's like I have a minigun, and they're running at me with little plastic forks trying to attack me, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I just got a minigun you all. And then they're all just falling down and dying and bleeding. They're like, why did you do this to me? It's like, I didn't. You did it to yourself. You ran at me with the plastic forks. Not my fault. Just kind of like I was playing hockey the other day. This is actually a different story, by the way. But my friend, the balls was really, really cold, and that means they were really, really hard, and they hurt really, really bad when you hit somebody with them. And my friend Joe was hitting it at my friend Rick while I was playing in goalie, and it was kind of ridiculous because Rick got hit in the shin, and then he's just like, you just got to get out of the way, and then I won't hit you. And then he did it again, and he got hit in the shin again, and he's like, just got to get out of the way, and I won't do it again. And then he's like, no, I don't even care. And then he got hit in the hand when he was trying to protect his shin, and then he got hurt. And his hands was swelling up really, really bad, which was kind of funny. But at the same time, he was just like, I told you you shouldn't have done it. It's pretty much like that. It's the exact story. Alright, so we got a little bit of cash, a little bit of experience. And, oh, there's DDT cave tiles and stuff. And look at this. This is what I was telling you guys about. The Consecrated Ground special mission. I'd like to play that eventually. But for right now, here it is. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go, my friends. So let's start off with a Spike Factory. Then we'll go for a farm. And then we'll go for a ninja. Yeah, that's the way we're going to start off. And then I'm also going to upgrade this guy pretty darn soon. I probably should have upgraded him before, but I guess it really doesn't matter that much. There's only 28 rounds on this one. It's another double BFB tile, so it's not going to be terribly hard. But again, at the same time, it's more difficult than the last level for sure. I mean, if you just look at it, you can tell it's more difficult, obviously. Alright. Alrighty then, now that we have that under our belt, let's think about this. Probably going to have to use mortars a little bit more effectively than the last time. Probably going to have to use cannons a little bit better. Probably not going to be able to afford those little farms as early. And that means later on we're going to have a little bit more problems than what we're having right now. you know, as you can tell, we're not going to be able to afford another farm right now. We're just going to have to keep upgrading our ninja. Just upgrade him up just a little bit more. Even maybe go for a 4-2 ninja at the moment. Now, if you think about it, I don't even usually use farms. So now that I'm actually using farms a little bit, I need to not go crazy with them, guys. I need to not go crazy with them. I'm just so greedy that I can probably get one more farm. Don't you guys think? I can taste it. I can taste the money in my mouth. Taste those nanners. So, man, white balloons trying to run through. And look at that. I'm greedy. Uh-oh. Is the greed going to hurt me? No, it's not. The greed is not going to hurt me. Not yet, at least. Oh, come on, Ninja. We need to get you up. Need to get you up nice and high. But, again, no farms now. No farms for a while, at least. For a while. I can't promise myself not to build any farms. That's just impossible. Oh, lead balloons. Uh-oh, lead balloons. Let's get a mortar. Let's also get a pineapple over here. And lead balloon this bad boy back up. And look at that! Getting greedy, but we are able to do it with 2 sets of road spike. Not too bad. That actually, we got money out of that farm still today. Even with this mortar. And now that mortar is actually going to be useful. So let's just keep upgrading my ninja now. Look at that, going to get a 3rd tier ninja already. Yeah, boys! Got him up. Now what do? Do I get distraction? I usually don't get distraction, but it's kind of good versus ceramics and stuff, so let's get it. Oh, look at that! A ceramic came out. Like, perfect timing. That's kind of funny. And we were able to distract it. Would you look at that? Alright, so we're going to hope to get that 4-2 ninja up. I mean, still $2,750, so it's quite a whiles away. That could lead to lots and lots of bad things very, very fast happening to us. So, you know what, mortars are sometimes good way to go about killing them, but at the same time, I'd much rather just take my chances, build a couple sets of road spikes, and get that 4-2 ninja, because that's going to be a lot more useful than the mortar for everything, literally. $700 more. Shouldn't be too hard to get. In fact, if any sort of big rushes come out, we can actually get enough money to get him up. Alright, looking good. Looking good, my friends. And we're actually able to get it. We got a nice little 4-2 ninja, actually. Able to pop all these guys. And we'll also get the Bernie stuff and bigger blasts and all that stuff while we're at it. I don't think I'm going to get the camo detection thing Bob just yet, but Bernie stuff is enough for me, and we'll also get the bigger blast. Alrighty. Now that we got that, Moab Maulers might be the next thing to get. Or some more balloon popping power. I suppose balloon popping power would be nice to have. Maybe. Maybe I'll get a nice little Arctic wind cove down here. Let's go for a couple of these guys. Get some snap freezes and stuff. Yeah, that could work out. Get them all the way up to 2-2. And then if you get Bernie stuff on them and stuff, it's really not going to cause too many problems. Yeah, I like the sound of that. At least that's just in theory, that should work. Don't know if it's actually going to work, but let's hope for the best. Alright, there's some actually, whoa. Oh, whoa. Pretty big problem things. Regrow lead's coming in there, but not causing too many problems. And then we're going to get our monkey village up. And then, yeah, I'm not going to go any more eco for a little while. That's just way too deadly for me. In fact, I might even sell my farms pretty darn soon, because you can only assume that big, bad things are going to come soon, like these ceramics. Like these mega problem-causing ceramic balloons. Yeah! Ice towers, go! Actually doing a good job, Ice Towers. Good job, my friends. Good job indeed. One Moab Mauler. Pretty solid start for right now. Let's go for 2 at least. That's going to be enough for a Moab. And then we're going to need some more balloon popping power, which I don't know what I want to get yet. Probably a boomerang, or maybe a cannon, or something like that. Or maybe both. Who knows? And there we go. We got 2 Moab Maulers. Yeah! Let's go with a boomer next. We'll put him right here. Get him all the way up to 2-3. And just need 1,400 more dollars. It's going to be a nice extra little bit of popping power for us. The ninja should take the guys back, and the boomerang should clean them all up. At least that's the hope. Let's also get a 3-0 cannon while we're at it. Put him right here. Go 1 and 2, and then go for a 3-0 cannon. Actually, you know what? Let's go for a 3-2. Get him up, and then you know what? More Moab popping power, definitely always helpful. So let's get it. Get him up. I don't even know if this is a good spot for them, but I guess I'm just going to stick with it. And there we go, camo leads. Uh-oh. We'll just use the pineapple for right now. 3, 2, 1, boop. And I think that means that we're going to need to get this signal flare up. So there's going to be camo leads coming out against us. Definitely don't want that to happen. Absolutely not. And there they are. There's the Moabs. So let's see how we're going to do against these guys. Okay. Can't complain too much with that. Can't complain too much. I can complain a little bit, though. That didn't work out as well as I thought. Imagine if BFB came out right now. Oh, crap. That would not be good at all. Now that I think about it, what am I going to do? What am I going to do, guys? This is scary. A couple more Moab Maulers while we're at it, you know. Those guys are just, they're nice when you mass them. 5 or 6 of them. They get you everything down to ceramics, and then you can usually clean everything up pretty easily beyond that point. Even with all those ceramic balloons getting really freaking far. Oh my god! Oh my goodness gracious! Still got an extra $2,000 built up in those farms, so don't forget about those guys. And there we go, guys. Now, more popping power would be nice. I could go with an ice tower up here. So let's go with one of those guys. 2-1. We'll go with let's go with another one. Why not? Mix it up a little bit. Mix, swirl. Keep on flowing and going and rowing on through. And then those ice towers are actually helping me out a bunch, aren't they? Oh boy, are they. So you know what? Let's try and get that 0-3 monkey village up. Let's try and get it. It's not that much more expensive, and that'll help out versus pretty much everything that could ever possibly come out. Gonna be extra amounts of balloon popping power as well. It's not really gonna help out. I mean, like 4-2 cannons are nice, but massing 3-0 cannons with 0-3 monkey village, or 2-3 monkey village or whatever, definitely a good way to go about it, my friends. And we are able to afford it. There we go. Now what? Now what am I gonna do? Just spam ice towers, I suppose. I mean, why not, right? If we can just get all these BFBs down to balloons by the time they get to those ice towers, they're just going to get demolished over there. I don't know if this would be more efficient than going with an Arctic Wind. It looks like it's not, actually. But it's still not the end of the world by any means. And we're doing a good job. Let's just keep on spamming these guys. Hope that's in the range. Looks like it is. Not that it matters that much, but always a little bit helpful. And let's also get the Jungle Drum upgrade while we're at it. Jungle Drums, yeah! It's going to make everything go 15% faster. And I've done the math already, but it's like 7 to 8 towers is right around the time when you want to get Jungle Drums for your Monkey Village. Pays for itself pretty darn easily. Instead of another tower. It's about where it's at. If that makes sense. Kind of, hopefully. Maybe 5 towers. Alright, so... Oh, I didn't even upgrade this guy, did I? I can't believe we're going to take down this chest. What are we going to get out of this chest? Oh, man, it's so exciting. What could we possibly get? Some special items or something cooler? Something cooler than that? Oh, my God. I want something cooler than that. So still just spamming these Moabs. These Moabs Maulers. And since we're on the round already, let's just sell this guy. And you know what? Uh-oh. Let's go like this. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go boom and Arctic Wind. Boo whip! What, son? I just did it. I got an Arctic Wind on you. And that Arctic Wind's going to be a lot more helpful than all these random ice towers down here. Absolutely. I think an Arctic Wind was definitely the way to go. That's those 2-2 ice tower spams. Nah. I mean, okay, but definitely not worth it. I think, look at this Arctic Wind right here. Completely demolishing those balloons compared to those compared to those other ice towers. And even with massive amounts of BFBs coming out, we're able to take all these guys down nice and easy. And finishing it up, BFB, double chest tile, done up. Great job, you captured a grass tile. Oh man, who's calling me? Alright, what do we got? A Revenge Stick! The Revenge Stick makes you hit your enemies hard, giving them 300 plutonium for whenever you do a revenge attack on somebody. So I have to answer that, guys. That's all I'm going to have for you guys today. As always, thanks for watching, and have a super duper delicious day.